Hello everyone. Today is December 31st, 2019. So first off, I want to wish everyone a happy new year and hopefully it is a lot more profitable than 2019. Hope everything goes your way this year. Okay, this video is on our new Autotrader copier, GWiz. It's It's a little different than most auto traders, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. Before I do that, let's go here and read our CFTC disclaimer. The risk of loss trading any financial instrument, such as Forex or anything else, can be substantial. You must be aware and willing to accept those risks in order to invest. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This is not a solicitation, nor an offer to buy or sell any financial interest. No representation is being made that any account is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to the ones discussed here. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Basically, do not trade your mortgage. Okay, now that out of the way. Uh, the GWiz, the auto trader, is a little different than how most people work it with. Uh, with Joaquin Trading, what we do is rather than giving you the auto trader and then you having to find your own settings and testing all those settings up, uh, watching the news and maybe shutting off your auto trader every now and then or whatever, rather than having you guys do that, we do that here in the background. So we connect the auto trader to our copier. We've been using this copier now for about 2 years in our group, and it's been working really well. So uh, this auto trader, basically the auto trader goes on a master account on our side of things, and then you have and it's connected to a copier, and then you have a client version of the copier. So anything the auto trader takes, it is copied through the master onto uh, your client account, your account. We do not have access to your account. We do not see how much money you have in your account. We don't know if it's demo or live account or anything about your account. You have full authority to change the lot size or whatever you want to do. But with the GWiz, we'll go into that a little more in detail later in the next video. This video is basically just to show you some results and how it works and how it's going to be traded. Currently, we only have it on live euro pound because that just gives us the best results in testing. We will be on demo. Excuse me, on a demo account, we do have it on euro yen at the moment, and it's doing quite well on that as well. So hopefully soon that will be we'll be going live with not euro yen, euro New Zealand. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's get on with what you come here to see, and that is some test results. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to run it here live for you so everyone can see and explain it as we go along. Okay, let's go back to January 3rd, 2019 with this, and we'll test the euro pound, the GWiz. Okay, let me explain right quick how this works. It'll take uses a a proprietary algorithm to determine the initial entry. And then on Euro Pound, what happens is if it goes 35 pips against you, it will add one position and also one micro lot for that position. It starts with one micro lot and it adds one micro lot. I know micro lots doesn't sound like it a lot, but if you just pay attention how this works, it will eventually those one micro lots will add up, I promise. So it adds one micro lot per 35 pips, a max of 5 positions, including the initial position opened. Okay, so let's get started. Let me show you. Okay, right here, it took on the buy when it goes against you by 35 pips means when it pulls back by 35 pips, it will add a position. Now these are your two take profits. What it will do is when it closes, when one of these hits take profit, which would be on this one, apparently it's already taken profit on one. We missed right there. Okay, so on this one, when it hits a number 3 and take profit there, it will close all of them unless it takes another position. So let's see if it takes another position. Okay, there's another position right there, number 4. So in number 4 here, which is right there, is a take profit right there, that red line for number 4. When it closes that one, it will close everything. Okay, see how that worked? The initial entry here, it went 35 pips against, added position, another 35 added, and added on the 4 position right there. Then this one took profit, and since that was 1, 2, 3, 4 mini lots, see that first position, that 4 mini lots there, micro lots rather, would be $39, and then $15. And you see how when you have 4 positions, 3 of them are either in profit or that one's at net 0. But still, okay, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, it's the sell right here. So it will either continue down and take profit, or it will get us. Okay, that one went down, took profit. Profit is 75 pips on Euro Pound. Okay, here we go. Another entry. You see, that first entry was that one, 2 micro lots. It was almost 20 bucks, so about $25 there on those 2 micro lots. I don't suggest that you trade unless you have quite a large account. Suggested starting account size is $2,000 with this strategy. I'll show you one of the reasons in just a minute why that is. This also has a net drawdown of around 23%. But I'll show you in just a little bit when it comes to it how we can negate some of that. And we'll just watch it until we get to the point where all positions are taken. Okay, like right here, all positions are taken there, so let's see what happens. Okay. I know there's one in here we'll come up to, I forget what month, where the drawdown will be a bit more. Okay, we'll just watch it some more. We're in May already. And let's just look at our graph. So we start with 2,000. In 5 months, it's about 2,500. So far it's averaging about $500, about $100 a month, I guess. Yeah, close to it. Okay. This is only one pair. Like I said, once we get more pairs in here, then, and now this is the one that is going to go against us here in June. I believe this is the one. You'll get all 5 positions. Nope, not the one, sorry. But this is only one pair. Once we get other pairs rolling and they're confirmed and approved, then it will add up to be much more than what this one is. Okay, on this one here, okay, excuse me, we've got all of our sell positions here opened. And as you can see, the market's still going up. So what will happen with this is another reason we try to trade small for the account size. So when this goes against us, we have what's called a hit and run strategy, where we will get in to, okay, we're in a sell now. And when the market gives us the ability, say right here, when it breaks that trend line, then we would get into another sell here with more than, like with 0.06 lots. And why we call it hit and run is we'll get in, and as the market goes in our direction, we'll get in there and we'll take 10, 20, maybe 30 pips out of the market while it's coming back in our direction. And this does not affect our original trade down here. And yes, I have a strategy. This is where manual trading comes in, and this is another reason why we watch the Autotrader, and this is why it's so much better to have the Autotrader connected to the Copier so that we can take control sometimes and override the Autotrader and get into this trade to make extra pips. Rather than having this drawdown, I mean, that's 127, but from initially, you know, you're up minus 275 pips or so. You're getting a little uncomfortable. So when the market starts to turn, we can do the hit and runs, get in, take us some pips where it's depending on what the market will give us. We'll get in, get out. So if ever there's 40 pips, it doesn't look like much, but you know, if you get in, get 20, 30, maybe 40 pips out of it. At 0.07 lots, that really adds up after a while, or 0.06 lots if you do it enough. Again, probably could get in at break of that trend line there and take more pips. And this has nothing to do with our original trade. That one could have produced, you know, there's another 60 pips. Of course, you're not going to get all of that. We're happy if we can get 30 pips out of it. Or I'm happy if I can get 10 pips. It doesn't matter. Like I said, this particular one is it's a long hold one. You see, it's coming back. Also, while I'm on this subject, I need to also explain that this system for U.S. traders will only work on Oenda or any other broker outside of the U.S. that will allow that doesn't go against FIFO rules. Now, Oenda, they do go by FIFO, but what they do that others brokers do not do is, as long as your entries are different lot numbers, I could go in here and close that fourth entry out without breaking the FIFO rules because it is a different lot size. You can't do that with IG, and you can't do that with Forex.com. I don't know any other U.S. brokers that you can do that with. Of course, any overseas broker will allow you to do that because they'll allow you to hedge or anything like that. So, just want to make sure that everyone knew that that is one of the sticklers to this. You have to have Oenda as your broker if you're a U.S. citizen. If you have IG or Forex.com, or I can't think of it, there's not very many MT4 U.S. brokers anyway. They will not work. Okay, let's continue. Okay, another reason why we will keep an eye on this is you'll see this one. I believe this is the trade that it will come down and almost hit our take profit. Now, if it comes down here and gets close to that number 3 there, hitting it break even on that, we can close that manually and close all the trades out instead of having to hold this trade for longer. So it would have to come down here for it to be profitable, though. If you closed it now, you'd be in the negative. But see, it came down and take profit anyway. Let's look at how long that trade was. That trade took a little over a month, but as we saw, there's a couple of times in there we could have gotten in and taken pips. Did some hit and runs. So let's just finish this here out right quick. Okay, so that is the end of that one. As you can see, that was at 24% with $774. So it didn't quite make half, um, but it came near, pretty close to making half of your initial deposit. Again, that's only on one pair, and there's ways where we can make more than that, because if we could have gotten into that trade and did some hit and runs along the way, we definitely could have made 50% return in the year's time on that one. Okay. Well, that's pretty much an explanation and an illustration of how the system works. Initial entry is due to an internal algorithm. So, and there's other ways we are working on making this even better. Maybe setting up 2 accounts, or if you are um, a trader from another country with a different broker, non-U.S. broker, we're maybe setting up 2 accounts, one with that trades longs only and one trades shorts only. But for now, this is working pretty good. Of course, we're always working to make things better. Let me show you our results so far of our live. We've only been trading this live for about a week or so. Of course, this is not the best time of year to trade due to the holidays and all. But this is our demo one. This one is also trading Euro New Zealand at the moment. And you can see 114 pips today. I mean, that's not bad on New Year's Eve. But yeah, this since November 20th, we've been running this. Over 1,000 pips. That's not, I'll be honest, it's not exactly correct or fair the way my FX book handles pips, because those pips are, they don't break them down to single lot size. So, but anyway, what we like to use is the percent gained, and so far 5% gain in a month. Not too bad for one pair, trading one pair. Okay, and this is the Euro New Zealand trading one standard lot, and this one added 2 lots per position instead of 1 micro. And this test was ran on the 1 hour time frame from 2017 until December 5th, 2019. So read it almost 3 years. Again, it's a $100,000 account that was tested. But you can see at 31% drawdown, it generated $42,445 for one pair in almost 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry, 142,000. So more than doubled, almost 1.5 times your initial account size. So this has been tested back to 2016 as far as it's been tested. Again, this is a 99.9% modeling quality. So pretty impressive. And this is Euro New Zealand. I don't have the results for. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Euro New Zealand. It's not Euro pound. So the Euro pound is much better and was better than that. I'll see if I can find the results for that and put it in the next video. So that's our new Autotrader / Copier. I will go into more detail about the Copier portion of it in the next video. I also have links. We're offering about 2 weeks free Copier for everyone to test out the Copier with the Autotrader. And I will have links to that this weekend. Like I said, today is New Year's Eve. So give me this weekend. I'll have another video on how to set up the Copier and also links to where to download those. And the free will go, see, because we probably won't start trading again until Monday the 6th. So we'll have everybody set up this weekend. I may get the links up before this weekend, maybe Thursday or Friday, and then start trading on the 6th. And we'll have 2 weeks free. You know, we may go until the 24th of January, but right now it's planned to go until the 17th. We'll see how the trades are going, if they're closing out or whatnot. If they are, then we'll go until the 17th. If we're still in a trade, then we'll go until the 24th. So again, stay tuned. I will upload another video on the Copier and links for the Copier and how to install it later on. But 2020, we're making some changes at Joaquin Trading. We're going to be using a lot more auto traders, and probably most of them are going to be very similar to the GWiz on how the money management is working on them and how the entries work as opposed to how it's adding the positions. I'm sure some of you are going to be against adding those positions like that. There's arguments for and against it. If it's not your cup of tea and you don't like trading that way, then I hope you find somewhere that trades your way. That's the way we've been trading for at least the last year, maybe longer. Except for we haven't been adding positions, which actually has hurt us because we couldn't get out of them earlier. With the adding to one micro lot to each one of them, you're able to close a lot quicker than if you're adding the same lot size. Because then you have to wait for it to come all the way back when it goes against you. So anyway, guys, hope to see you on Facebook. And if you have any questions about this video on Facebook, then feel free to ask. Private message me if you want. If you want, more information. And I will put a link in the YouTube video for anyone who's just watching on video on YouTube and don't have a link to our Facebook page. I'll put a link to the Facebook page in the description. Okay, guys, Happy New Year, and I hope I see a lot of you around this year. Take care.